beast fragrances? Forget about beast. Who wants to wake up next to a beast? We got freak fragrances. Cause I feel like it's a flippin' freak of nature these days if you actually find a fragrance that's beast mode. I find most fragrances last between 9 seconds and about 90 minutes. And I know not all of you are like me. I know most of you are properly moisturized, you're properly hydrated, your skin's a lot more normal. I'm a human that's a cactus. Where I live right now, it's flipping November. What are we, 10? I'm giving you real time here. Look at the temperature where I am today. November. Look at that. It's still 90. And that's a dry 90, baby. I'm literally turning into a cactus. So our opinion on these beast mode, now renamed freak mode fragrances, although maybe that should be reserved for like date night fragrances. But no, forget that. Freak of nature, and we're sticking to it. So my first freak of nature flippin' fragrance, who of course is the king, who's no longer on its throne, because I wore it last night and it inspired this video, because I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh, the king, you're still here. I mean, I understand you're rich and famous, but could you leave, please? I didn't think you were staying all flippin' night. I got stuff to do. Oh, and if you're new around here, of course we're talking about 1 million elixir. Imagine this is your first video here and you're like, what is this guy talking about? Hi, I'm SOS. We have fun around here. Talk about fragrances. Usually fragrances is all stuffy, but not around here. Around here we have a good time. And my favorite fragrance, if you're new, hello once again, is 1 million elixir. Absolutely love it. It was love at first sniff. It's love at 500 sniffs. I wore it last night. The second I smelled it, I go, yep, it's still the flipping king. Nothing even comes close. I've now smelled over 1,000 fragrances. And this was probably the 30th fragrance I smelled in my whole little journey mess of fragrances over here. And I still love it. It's still the flipping best. And when I woke up this morning and the king was still in my bed, I said, what the heck, man? Come on. I love you and you smell delicious, but please, you gotta leave. Go back to your throne. He said, all right. I'll go back to my little throne. But can you put me in the video, please? We got the king, baby. Number 1. Let's keep it rolling. Odyssey, Mandarin Sky. I wanted to open the cap, but I didn't because I'm so flippin' strong that I pulled its whole little jumpsuit off here. At least he's wearing clothes. The flippin' Aqua and the Om, they're just standing there naked. And they got no jacket and nothing. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. It smells like creamy orange. It's hard to describe. It almost kind of gives you a vacation vibe, but not in a coconut way, in an orange way, in a creamy orange way. I think one of the notes is caramel. And it almost feels like there is caramel. There's something in there that's crazy. Mixed with that orange. Oh, it's so good. It's so wonderful. The easiest way to tell if you like it is to go smell Scandal. And actually, Scandal 2 is amazing. EDT. I have a sample. I meant to pull it out. And that one too is extremely beast. All the Scandals I've tried have been quite beastly. I don't know what it is about that particular scent profile. It's just the type of body on it. It's thick. It's got that good 2C thick, almost leaning into 3C thick. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And we're just messing around over here. You guys can hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, please. We're trying to get to 1,900 flipping billion subscribers. Faster we do that, the faster Lattafa calls me, and the faster we could release Cactus Juice Elixir Intense Pour Homme Absolute EDP EDT 4 guys extreme. Because the one thing the world needs is definitely another beast mode fragrance. And wait till you hear the flipping idea I have for it. If you know me, you could probably somewhat guess it. But it's gonna be amazing. If it comes out the way I'm picturing in my head, it's gonna smell like it's from a flipping different dimension. Because it will be. Because it flipping will be. I appreciate all the likes. Thank you guys. Thank you for hitting that hype button, all the subscribers, all the members. Man, you guys all warm my heart. I really appreciate every single one of you. Let's keep it moving, baby. And some honorable mentions that are not on the list as I just glance back at my collection here. And a lot of these will vary depending on batches and skin chemistry. But Cara Pistachio, as I'm pondering the collection here. Dumont Nitro Red is also quite beastly some days. Star for Men Mayabusen. Aqua Senziale Blue actually sticks to me pretty hard for some reason as well. Depending on the day, Arrows can kind of do okay with me too, the regular EDT. Jasur could stick also to me sometimes too. Eclair sticks, Camera could stick, Appletini, and some of the Hawases. So those are some of the honorable mentions. And now let's keep it moving on. Actually, probably one of the flippin' most beast mode freshies ever for some reason. This is one of those ones I always spray it on and I go, oh yeah, it's pretty manly. But for some reason in my mind, I'm like, it's gonna fade in 10 minutes. But no. Hours later, I'm like, God, I still smell this flippin' fragrance. I mean, it is manly. I mean, if you're someone that can buy the original of Tarathy Blue, which would be Tigar, then that's the way I picture that kind of human smelling, actually. Like, you smell like someone that's making at least $20,000 a week, which is about $1 million a year. So if you're a 7-figure G like that, this is how you smell. One guy I was working for that was making 40 grand a week. I mean, I've met people that make a lot of types of different money, but this particular person that was making 40 grand a week, he smelled like this. And it was years ago, so it would have been whatever inspired probably all these fragrances. But yeah, to me, this is just manly, grapefruit, a little sugary, a little musky, something some people will say there's some midi spices in there. And yeah, I get little whiffs of spices, but yeah, it's very grapefruity, very musky, very manly. I mean, you need to be a real man. I just went on and on that you need to be making at least $1 million. I mean, not literally, but that figuratively, that's the type of guy that wears this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't be discouraged if you're like 17 going, like, no, I wanted to wear Dorothy Blue. I mean, yeah, you could buy it, but you're gonna smell like your dad if you buy it. I'm just letting you know. And you're gonna be smelling like your dad for like a good day, because it's pretty beast mode, because that's the video. Beast mode fragrances. And Dorothy's a flipping beast, at least to me. For some reason, again, there's just some fragrances that touch this cactus and boom, explosion. And same goes for this one. I know not everyone gets the same performance out of 9 p.m., but I get pretty beastly performance out of it, especially on my hair and on my clothes. And I'm a pretty exclusive hair and clothes sprayer. When I wear my fragrances outside of videos, I usually do not spray on my skin. I spray on my skin for the first time for the videos, which still, if I think about it, is like nuts, because I've resprayed tons of times and I have tons of samples. Like, I've sprayed at least 700 plus fragrances on my body, which if I really start thinking about it, it really freaks me out. There might come a point where I stop spraying on my skin like that. But anyways, this one is a flipping beast. I personally get whiffs of it all flipping day when I'm wearing this guy. And that's fine with me, because it smells great. It smells like Ultra Male. But you need to like the way it smells. It's sweet in a way that I can't really describe. Like, it says pear, but it ain't no flipping pear I've ever tasted before. Unless it's some kind of mutant flipping GMO pear that has like a face growing out of it or something. Like, maybe if that's the situation, but no. In my world, it does not smell like what a pear tastes like or smell like, and it's sweet in its own way, and you should just try and get your nose on the scent profile. That's the only way to really go about it, because once you spray it on, then you're stuck with it for flipping hours. So you should be sure if you like it. All right, I'm gonna do this one for you guys, because I flipping can't stand this fragrance. Although I will say, the last couple of times I've worn it, it's slightly grown on me like 1% more. I'm smelling it right now. Yeah, no. It just still smells like someone 10 years older than me. And I promise I'm probably 10 years older than whatever you think I am. Well, unless you think I'm the age that I am, and then you're right. But some of you think I'm like 20 something, which is a fair assumption, because anytime I buy an adult beverage or something, they ask me for my little card. And I know I've had some people go, oh, we card anybody that's under 45, blah, blah, blah. But no, they look at my ID and then they look at me and they go, oh, no way, congratulations. I go, yeah, I have secrets. And then they look at me confused, and we move on with our lives. But anyways, Clubs Nui flipping intense, man. I don't like the opening, I don't like the dry down, but I know a lot of you like it. And I personally like that it's beast mode, so in that sense, it's amazing value, because it's usually in the mid $20 range. So in the mid $20 range, to get a scent profile that a lot of people do really like, I'm just not one of those people. To me, I just don't get what anyone is talking about. Like, the second anyone mentions the word fruity or pineapple, I lose it. We're gone. I'm like, no, that does not exist in this fragrance at all. Zero. It's a lemon opening, and then it dries down to some woody type of older man that I know a lot of you like, even if you're 32, blah, blah. I'm not calling a 32-year-old old. I'm saying this smells like someone that's way older than flipping 32. I don't know what it is. To me personally, maybe I just have a scent association memory with someone that's older that kind of smelled like this. I don't personally know. But I know a lot of guys like it. I know a lot of women like it, blah, blah, blah. And it's beast mode. It's beast mode. I can't say it's not. That's why it's on the list. But I'm still going to throw shade at it the whole flipping time I'm talking about it. I'm not going to be one of those people, oh, Club Nui intense, man, blah, 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 it's so good, everyone loves it, Aventus, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right, get a grip, bro. If I don't like the way it smells, I'm telling you, I don't like the way it flipping smells. If you're still with me, what's up? How you doing? Tell me your scent of the day down below. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's do a little poll here. I went to the Whole Foods and they had a sushi, buy one, get one 50%. I said, perfect. I grabbed a little avocado roll and a vegetable roll. Anyways, I get to the checkout and they go, oh, they need to be the same. Okay, so I go and I get 2 avocado rolls, no problem. I go back and it's still, the discount's still not working in the little machine. They go, oh, no, it's only on certain ones. I said, okay, which ones? Where on the sign does it say which ones? And of course the sign just says sushi only. Oh, okay, no problem. Obviously, it makes no sense. They're like, oh, just go talk to the manager real quick. They'll figure it out, no problem. So I just go walk over to the little help counter, and I'm like, yeah, they said this little code's not scanning for the buy one, get one 50% off on the sushi. And she looks at my sushi, and she goes, oh, that's not sushi. You got to read the fine print. I go, yeah, the fine print says sushi only. She goes, yeah, that's not sushi. As I'm literally holding up a sushi roll. 2 of them. I'm holding them up, showing them to her. She goes, oh, no, that's not sushi. She goes, look, you got to read the fine print on the sign. It says sushi only. I'm like, there's a big sign that says sushi. There's a guy under it making sushi. There's a little fridge, and I pulled the sushi from it. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, that's not sushi. If you guys know me in real life, you know when something like this happens, my eyes roll to outer space. Like, it looks like all you see is the white in my eyes. Because I I'm trying to process the stupidity that this human was trying to tell me right here. Because of course, if you Google it or ask AI or anything, is an avocado roll sushi? Of course, immediately comes back is a type of sushi roll. Of course. It's rice wrapped in seaweed, cut into little pieces of sushi that you eat with chopsticks and soy sauce and ginger. I mean, it was bending my brain. And I said, well, and then they're like, well, that's vegetable. So I'm like, okay, so you think the word sushi means fish. I understand what you're saying, even though we Googled it and everything. The sign obviously meant, when it said sushi only, they obviously meant like no egg rolls. No little salads that also were in that little fridge. But this wasn't an egg roll. That egg roll has a name. It's called an egg roll. A salad has a name. It's called a salad. Sushi also has a name. It's called sushi. And an avocado roll is sushi. But anyways, this was melting my brain. And they did not relinquish. They were like, no, that avocado roll that looks like sushi that was prepared by the sushi chef in our section of the store that's called the sushi bar, that's not sushi. We're sorry. We can't do the discount for you. And the best part, like as I turned around to just like look to make sure I was still in the right dimension or something, I turned back around to the counter and my sushi was gone. She had like taken it, assuming that I was just not gonna buy it, and brought it back to the flipping fridge. Can you believe that? And I am a quite intimidating human being in real life. Like, that is no lie. So for this human to talk to me this way, but anyways, I am now boycotting Whole Foods. Seriously, I will not go there. There's a bunch of stuff I usually get from there. Forget it. I'm switching. There was like a ranch dressing I was getting. Done. It's going to Caesar now. Forget that. I'm getting my Caesar at some other place. You can't be treating customers like that. Especially when I'm right. It'd be one thing if I was wrong, but I'm not wrong. I was right. I was 100% right, of course. And I even said, I'm like, if we were out in the wild right now and I said, hey, let's go get an avocado roll from a restaurant, what type of restaurant would we have to go to? And of course they said, a sushi restaurant. And I said, yeah, a sushi restaurant. But still, none of it computed. None of the wires were connecting. It was one of those moments where it's like, how do you have a job? How do you feed yourself? You probably have kids too. You have offspring somewhere. That's where it's hilarious. That's where it's like, oh my God, we have no hope here. But anyways, we're going to flip through the next couple fragrances real fast because I've been talking too much. Bentley Intense for men, it's beast mode, but you need to be a man to wear it. It smells like leather, smells like booze, everyone hypes it up. It's kind of overhyped because a lot of young people buy it. And a lot of young people get this and go, oh, not what I was expecting, because a lot of young people like sweet or blue or fresh fragrances, and this is none of that. This smells like an inside of a flipping Bentley. Leathery, somewhat slightly boozy sometimes. That's the vibe. And if you're like 19 and you're going to buy this because whoever told you it's amazing and it's so high quality, yeah, all the girls are going to be all over you. No, the girls are going to think you smell like your dad, sorry. But they'll think you smell like your dad for 2 days because it's a flipping beast. It's a flipping beast. And I don't need to go over my hot tub story, but Bentley for men infested my hot tub for days. It was just, all you could smell was Bentley Intense for men. So if you're a younger buck watching this, just be prepared to smell like your dad for multiple days. All right, next one. We'll talk about it quick too because we talk about it all the time, but let's see if we can come to any more conclusions. So after the last video, a lot of you guys said you had the same issue. Okay, so we have a new dot that formed on the bottom, like a new splatter. And then, yeah, the one at the end of the atomizer is still there. Very bizarre. And a lot of you guys after told me that you had it too. Any clue? No one had came up with any reason of why they thought this was happening. I wonder if everyone that has the red dot atlas is now in some type of different dimension. Because I've never seen anyone notice or talk about this. And then all of a sudden, I noticed it in a video. And at least 5 people, you go check a couple videos ago when I talked about it, at least 5 people said, oh my God, I have a red dot there too. We must have switched dimensions. So if you're one of the red dot people, hello, maybe email me. Maybe we need to like form some type of alliance and forge through this new dimension together or something. Maybe one of us has some unknown skill that could greatly benefit us. But anyways, it smells like a flippin' salty mojito. And if you spray it on, 1 spray, you're gonna smell like it all day. 2 sprays, everyone around you is gonna smell it all day. 3 sprays, everyone around you is gonna be smelling it all day. As you heat up, it's going to get stronger. You're still going to smell it the next day, especially if you don't shower or something. So this is a 1-2 spray kind of vibe over here. And if you like the idea of a salty mojito, then you're going to like this. But this is also another one, not blind buy safe. A lot of people get this, they smell it and they go, oh, okay, yeah. Everyone describes it in this type of salty kind of body, kind of slightly boozy way. And it is, but it's still its own vibe. So either go get your nose on Mega Mare, or just ball out and you take a flyer on this. But keep in mind, it's also 55 ml. They dupe you with all this glass. It feels really heavy and nice though. But they're like, oh, it's so strong, let's just give them half the juice for same price. Yeah. No. I mean, give me 125 ml, then I'll be flipping dancing. And for some reason, I was just holding the next fragrance in my hand the whole time. But yeah, it smells like a party. We just talked about it. Flipping untold. But you're going to smell like yesterday's party like 2 days after yesterday's party. So you need to be prepared to kind of have this vibe on you. And what's so funny, I walked by someone yesterday. The second I walked by them, I went Baccarat. And who knows what they were wearing? They could have been wearing this or or Ariana Grande or anything. Who knows? There's so many that smell similar. But I personally love the scent profile. But I'm not like everybody. And I went to the department store and I smelled the real deal before I bought anything even remotely close, because this is always pretty expensive, and I was like, there's no way I'm dropping 40, even $50 on a scent profile on a little flyer right here when I could just go to the store and smell it, which is what I did. I smelled the original, and I personally was seduced. But I've heard everything when it comes to the OG. I don't even smell it. It smells like burnt cotton candy, a little sugar, cigarettes, all types of stuff. There's legitimate people that do not smell it at all. I'm pretty sure Curly says she does not smell the BR540 scent profile at all, which is crazy to me. I mean, I smell it. It's very distinctive. And when I spray this on, I'm smelling it for like a day, especially on my clothes. I mean, if I spray this on my clothes, it's stuck there until I do the laundry. So yeah, it's pretty beast mode, but you need to know what you're getting yourself into. If you don't, you just spray a whole bunch of sprays of this on. Well, good luck. Oh yeah, this one too. I always forget how beastly it is. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. This is another one that I have to be prepared for days to be flipping smelling like this. Amethyst, Barial Oud. But you need to like rose. It's literally what, Bulgarian rose and Turkish rose, like right in the middle, rose, and it's not a lie. It's rose. So if you don't like rose and you buy this and you smell it and you go, oh yeah, it smells too florally, well then obviously you have psychological issues. I don't know what to tell you in that situation, because I'm letting you know before you spend $1 that it smells like flipping rose. So if you like rose, wonderful. If you don't like rose, then don't buy this and don't spray it on, because you're gonna smell like it for 2 flipping days. You understand me? I'm just playing with you guys. But I'm serious. You'll be smelling like this for flipping a day at least. I mean, this is hardcore. This is another one that on my clothes, when I spray it, it's there. It's there until I wash it or whatever. Like, it just sticks to my clothes. So if you want to smell like designer delicious rose, because it smells amazing. This is one of the fragrances I love to sniff. Every couple months, I give it a spray, because I'll pop the cap. I'll be like, oh, it's great. And I'll spray it on. And then like 5 hours later, I'm like, oh my God, I'm stuck with this now. Like all day. It's good, but I mean, you need to be into rose, and I'm into sweet stuff, but rose even to me is like, I'm still slightly warming up to all of it, but I still like distinctively sweet, like fruity sweet, candy sweet, flowery sweet. It depends. It has to be like the king. All right, next one I talk about all the time. This is another one, beast mode. I layer it, I wear it. I don't know why it's so beastly on me. Stronger with you, OG. Just one spray. I mean, I'm getting whiffs of it. As I swivel my hair, I spray this on my head. I spray this on my head. I spray it on my hair. And I was going to say, as I swivel my head, not my hair. As I swivel my head, I wish my hair was long enough to flip and swivel like that. There's been moments in my life, just not the moment. But anyways, as I twirl around, I get little whiffs of this, and I absolutely love it. Nothing beats the OG. There's a lot of stuff that smells like this, but none of the inspos I've tried outperform the OG. Some will get like half, but nothing outlasts this one. There's just something about the flipping Mac Daddy over here. It can go, baby. So for that reason, I love it. It's on the list, and we only got one more, so let's flip and do it, baby. Did you guess it? OG designer right here. OG beast mode, at least on me. It's also a super beast for layering. Oh, that's right. We were taking beast out of it. It's a freak of nature over here. Invictus. OG Invictus. I mean, this is another one. Doesn't matter how many inspos I've tried. Yeah, all of them almost get the scent profile down like 1-to-1. In terms of performance, none of them match. I don't know what they put in here, what ingredients in here. There is something beast mode in this one. There just is. Something about it sticks to me. And when I spray it on other stuff, like this makes Versace Pour Homme sing, goes to the next level. Not all the times, but sometimes it's definitely worth paying a little bit more. And this is one of those situations where if you really like the scent profile, nothing beats the OG. And you could usually find a really good deal. I mean, I've seen the 200 ml on Amazon, I think for $60. So, or even 80 for a 200 ml. That's $40 per 100 ml. Like, that's pretty flippin' slamming. So these are my beasts. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you made it all the way to the end, let's see what we got right here. You have an important new business development shaping up. Yeah, well, we'll have to see what that is. Hopefully it's the release of my new flippin' fragrance. Oh man, that'd be fun. I appreciate you guys. I love all you guys. Hit all those buttons on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't. Blessings all around. Have a beautiful day. And bye for now, baby.